and some big outward circles. And let your arms flow down to your side. Okay, now if you're sitting, let's do a sit to stand. So remember how we do this? Scoot up about halfway on your chair. Have your feet shoulder width apart. And we're going to do 3 little rocking motions. We come up off the chair slightly, and slowly sit back down. Trying not to plop back down on the chair. And then all the way up. Okay, let me move back a little bit. I don't know why the screen is so close. Okay, so let's grab a chair if you have one handy, and just hold on to the chair. Raise your right leg, okay, just so it's about at I guess a 90-degree angle between here and here. Okay, and just rotate your ankles 3 times to the right, and then 3 times to the left. And let's do the other side. Make a circle with your ankles, and then back to the other side. Okay, and let's see how our balance is doing today. Let's put the weight on the right leg, lift the right arm, and if you're holding onto the chair, that's fine. Lift the left foot, and see if you can let go of the chair. Let's do the other side. The weight on the left leg. Lift the left arm. Lift the right foot. And let go of the chair. Everyone seems to be doing pretty well today. Okay, so let's get started. And just as a quick review, remember we have those 5 forward stepping movements. We step to the diagonal, rock back and pivot, so the foot goes straight. We have 2 side stepping movements, and then 1 backward stepping. Okay, so let's begin, and we'll go through the form. So let's begin with our feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, hands at your side. Step in with the left foot, step to the side. You're going to open the door. Bend the knees slightly. Arms pulled up to shoulder height. Bring the hands back to shoulder height. And push down, down. You're going to form a ball on the right side. Bring in your left foot. Step to the left, and we're just going to move the ball, rotating the ball from one side to the other. Bring in the right foot. Step to the side. Rotate the ball. Bring in the left foot. Ready to part the wild horse's mane. The first is stepping to the diagonal, forward movements. Pivot. Step to the diagonal. Lock back and pivot. We're going to step up with the other foot. And we're going to do the single whip. Again, forward stepping movement. Just as a reminder, that movement has that delayed step. We're going to go into out hands. Your palm as it comes across. Bring up the waist. Open your palm. Span the room 180 degrees. Remember on this one, we're looking for the monkey. We're going to bring in the other foot. Step to the right. Palm your palm. Over the palm. Turning at the waist. 180 degrees. Now we're ready for repulse the monkey. Step back with the left foot. Push straight ahead with the right hand. Turn both palms upward as you shift the weight. Lift the right toes. Turn and look at your left palm. Lots of things going on this one. Step back with the right foot. Push with the left hand. Shift the weight over to the right leg. Lift the left toes. Turn and look at your right palm. Remember to bring the left foot back to your right foot. Okay, so that's that backward stepping movement. Okay. Now we're ready for the brush and push. Step, brush, push, and test our balance. See if we can lift the right foot without falling over. Okay, we did it. Let's do the other side. Turn the right palm down. Step, brush and push and lift the left foot. Okay. Now it's time for Fair Lady Works the shuttle. Step, rotate the ball, both palms outward, shift the weight forward as you push. Let's do the other side. Now it's time for the board off. Step, get the board off, grasp the peacock's tail. Remember on this one, we follow the right arm up until it comes down and meets the inside of the left wrist. And we're going to turn and shift the weight forward as we push in the direction of the left foot. Separate the hands and rock back. And push upward, waist to the shoulders. Let's do the other side. Step. To the board off. Grasp the peacock's tail and pull down. This time, follow the left arm up until it comes down and meets the inside of the right wrist. Turn, push in the direction of your right foot. Shift the weight forward. Separate the hands and rock back. And shift the weight forward again. And now we're ready to close the door. Step to the side and just move the ball to the center. Cross the hands and separate them. Push straight ahead. Straighten your fingers and wrists. And bring the hands back at shoulder height. Slowly push down as if you're pushing through the water in the hot tub. Push down and back. Let your arms come down to your side. Step in with the left foot. And straighten up. Okay, and if you don't feel yourself straightening up at the end, that's because you didn't have your knees bent. So remember to keep the knees bent throughout this whole form. So let's see. Just want to go over repulse the monkey before we go through the form going forward and in reverse. So with repulse the monkey, we just finished doing cloud hands. Okay, and just as a reminder, after every one of the movements, we always come back to the ball. Okay, so we're going to step with the left foot, push straight ahead with the right hand. So you're pushing in the direction of your right foot, which is going straight ahead. As we start shifting the weight, we're going to turn the palms upward towards the ceiling, raise the right toes, and turn and look at your left palm. We're going to step back with the right foot, bring it back to the left foot. Okay. You're going to step back with the right foot, push with the left hand in the direction of your left foot, which is at that 45-degree angle. As you shift the weight over to the right leg, lift the left toes, palms turned upward towards the ceiling, and turn and look at your right palm. And remember to step back with the left foot. Bring the left foot back to the right foot. Okay, I only mention this and repeat this a number of times because some people have a tendency to want to step upward. And with repulse the monkey, that's the only movement where we step backwards. Okay, so let me check the time here, see how we're doing. All right, so let's go through the form. Going forwards, and then we'll do the form in reverse. Okay, so so your 8 movement form becomes 16, and in reverse order, it really makes the wheels start moving. You have to think, what comes next? Okay, so let's begin. Relax, bend the knees, feet shoulder width apart. Let's open the door. Move the ball. Apart. Wild horse's mane. And a single whip. Remember on the single whip, that's the one that has that delayed step. Into cloud hands. 3 steps to your left. Bring that second step. Look over the palm. Turn at the waist 180 degrees. 3 steps to the right. Pulse, the monkey. Russian and push. Fair lady whips the shuttle. And the ward off. Grasp the peacock's tail. And the ward off. Grasp the peacock's tail. But I think we just did this, didn't we? I kind of got lost in my meditation, but that's okay. We can go ahead and do it again. Okay, we're going to have just enough time to do our movements in reverse. So now we're ready to close the door. So move the ball to the center, cross the hands and separate them. Push straight ahead. Keep the fingers and the wrists. Push down and back. Okay, so now we're going to open the door again and do the movements in reverse order. Okay, so we're going to start with the ward off. Pass the peacock's tail. Ward off on the right side. And Fair Lady works the shuttle. The brush, knee, and push. The pulse, the monkey. On the left side. And cloud hands to the right. The single whip. Part the wild horse's mane. And move the ball. Close the door. Okay, so here we have 16 movements. We're right on time. I was going to mention one of the, if you have a full length mirror somewhere in your house, you can practice the movements looking into the mirror. And it helps because you can see how slowly you're doing the movements, and if everything is coordinated, the hand movements, and you can actually see in the mirror if everything is floating in the water. And the slower you can do these movements, the faster it's going to sink into your muscle memory. And while, remember, they call Tai Chi moving meditation. Once you learn the movements, it becomes automatic. You don't even have to think about it. You kind of get lost in a different space where you forget everything that's going on around you, all the bad stuff, all the stuff that kind of drives us crazy sometimes, and you're in your own little world, and that's what we're striving for, trying to do this these Tai Chi movements. Okay, so let's do our longevity Qigong exercise. And have your feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, And if you know the words, say them with me. 2 dragons go towards the sea. 2 tigers go into hiding. Don't forget to breathe. Soaring up into the sky, seeking the moon at sea bottom. The abbot lifts the bronze urn, and the wild goose lands on flat sand. The elderly monk lifts up the chi, leading away the goat. And I think we're right on time. Let's do our Tai Chi Salute. The 2 stands for power or strength. The fingers are friendship, and the little thumb is humility. Place the fist in the palm of the left hand, extend your fingers, and cover up the little hole in the fist with humility. And to show respect for one another, we bow and we say, Pan Yomen Zai Jin, Pan Yomen Zai Jin, and Pan Yomen Zai Jin, which means goodbye, friends.